Well, Baby Boo and Baby Bee are on their way to the nectar field. They just came from the pool. Then, this is the beginning of their adventure.
Just as the lumberjacks were about to cut down the trees, KK did a cool kick on with the menacing mouse at the same time as Super Snake did a super strike on PP. No. Don't be naughty. His name is Pirate Parrot. The lumberjacks were so scared that they ran all the way back to the city and never returned. Once again, KK did a cool kick at the same time as SS did a super kick on their enemies, sending them all the way to the worst cell in the city jail. The rainforest finally at peace and never disturbed again, thanks to KK and SS and the power of teamwork.
So it's like came running out of the forest and the bigger one came, try to scare them?
No, a bigger one came and then ate it. Like it was running and then the bigger one was like,
so you guys are eaten by a monster?
No, it ate the other one.
Oh, so it's like the bigger monster eats the monster that try to scare you?
Yeah.
Right, I got it. So what's the second part?
I haven't started that yet. But I made a picture.
So explain your story, huh?
Yeah. Maybe I should like blend in now.
So what happens later on in your story?
Your turn. The killer gets arrested.
The killer gets arrested by the police? What happened? What happened to the trash can? Does he live happily ever after? Nice. What happened to Lily? What happened to them afterwards?
Lily kept feeding him until his tummy was full.
So Trashy gets happy afterwards?
My phone, and so she did. And so she had some boys and girls. It's a little not bit of a true one.
So that would be, what is it if it's not true?
Fiction!
Excellent. Fiction. I think it's fiction. It sounds like fiction.
If it's non-fiction, it's real.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you enjoy that story?
Yeah, I did.
Did you share your stories with the boys?
Yes.
Did you like their grade 1 storybook?
They were very nice.
Yeah, they're really nice.
They were fantastic.
Because it's fun.
Why do you like it, Arda?
Because I like the adventure. Because it's so magical. Because it's an adventure. I like the fairy tree because it's so magical.
I like this story because of being slapped and getting trapped.
I like it because it's an interesting book.
I like it because it's fun to do. I like it because they slapped the trap and because the children made so much noise.
I like the book because it's interesting.
I like the book because it's magical.
I like the book because it's magical.
My favorite book is The Magic Faraway Tree.
My favorite book is the Benton Alien Force book.
My favorite book is Reduce Reuse Every Day.
My favorite book is Reduce Reuse Every Day.
My favorite book is Choo Choo Clickety Clack.
My favorite book is Funny Bones.
My favorite book is 500 Facts of Science.
My favorite book is all country books.
We love books!
We are playing a game of story starters, and I'm gonna choose a character and my buddy's gonna choose a setting.
Would you like to do that? Show me how you do it, Safa.
Yes.
Who's your buddy today?
Audrey.
Okay, Arthur and Safa, would you like to show us what you do for story starters? What are you choosing, Arda?
A planet where a spaceship passes.
And how do these cards help you tell the story?
By showing the picture.
What do you have, Safa, there? Can I see it?
I have a giant.
Okay, so which one is the character from these cards?
The giant.
And the setting would be on Earth?
In the planet.
All right, fantastic. Well, I think you can all have a go at this. Why don't you buddy up? And you can start to tell your stories to each other.
No.
Miss Snowman, is there a fairy princess?
There might be. If you have
There's
no-
only a great sister. We need a fairy princess because we have a castle.
I'm making a plan, and the title is Funny Bones.
What's in your plan, Serene?
I rated the characters and the title and the setting.
And what happens to your characters in the story?
They have a problem.
Oh, great. I look forward to reading your story.
I'm making my own plan for my own story, and it's about a girl, and she was bored all the time because there were no other girl in the world.
Is it a skeleton girl?
Yes,
What's the name of your main character?
Lovely Boney. Upon a time, there was two ugly sisters who lived in a castle, and they had no mother and no baby. This is how my planet is. How big is it? How big does it have to be?
As big as your ideas.
This is our proofreading pencil. We use it to edit our work.
These are our 6 things from the proofreading pencil, and it helps us edit our work. First read your story, Second, underline misspelled words. 3, check for capital letters and full stops. 4, have you used exciting words? 5, read to a buddy. Now, when you've done all those 60s, you're ready to show your teacher.
Hi, would you like to tell me about your story?
My story is called Mr. Bones and Little Bone.
And what happens in your story?
Mr. Bone went to the skeleton shop, but he couldn't find the skeleton shop. Then he drove around all the shops. Then he found the skeleton shop. That was the problem.
And that was how he solved it. Did you enjoy writing this story?
Yes.
Hi, Sam. What's your story called?
Mr. Skeleton's Pet.
Oh, and what happens in your story? What's the problem?
He lost his pet bat.
Oh dear, and how did he solve the problem?
He saw him in the movies.
He found him in the movies. What was the bat doing in the movie?
He was watching Harry Potter and eating popcorn.
Oh, what's the title of your story, May Alice?
And the only skeleton girl in the world.
Oh dear, and what was the problem?
And there were no friends of her, or no girls.
And the main character for your story?
Is Lovely Boney.
Ooh. Hi, Sana. What's the title of your story?
Silly Bat.
And who's the main character in your story?
Batty.
What's the problem that Batty has?
Well, he crashes into everything.